No matter how much money they have, no matter how many star players they sign, no matter how many trophies they win, it seems City-itis is destined to keep haunting Manchester City. Who else but typical City could lose a game to Spurs which they would possibly not have lost for two different reasons had it been played next season? And the fact that it comes a year after they lost to Liverpool, when two vital decisions which would have been overturned by the video ref were allowed to stand, just deepens the irony. It is almost as if the football gods, who used to take such delight in tormenting the Blues, only to finally reward them for their long years of suffering, cannot help but still have the occasional malicious poke at their voodoo doll with a sharp stick. In fact, for the 3 seasons of Pep Guardiola's reign, City have exited Europe due to the fact that overdue rule changes had not quite been put in place yet. There is no question of Uefa stitching the Blues up, as some of the more paranoid fans like to think. It is just sheer bad luck in the timing. Back in Guardiola's first season after a first-leg thriller against Monaco which ended 5-3, City slipped out on the away goals rule. Already at that point, the arguments about the fairness of away goals as a means of deciding ties was raging. They have continued this season, with most of Europe's top coaches thinking the system of away goals counting double in the event of a two-legged tie is outdated. They have chivvied Uefa into a review of a rule which has stood since the 1960s, and it could even be introduced next season. Again, a season too late, typically, for City. Last season, VAR was seen as the cure to many refereeing ills, and it was a hot topic when City crashed out of the Champions League in the quarter-final clash with Liverpool. Mo Salah scored the opening goal in the first leg after the assistant referee failed to spot he was offside in the build-up, and in the second leg the Leroy Sane goal that would have made it 2-0 to City at half-time was wrongly ruled out for offside. Both decisions would probably have been overturned by the VAR system if it had been introduced at that point. And while there is no way of knowing whether the video ref would have changed the result, it would certainly have helped. Given that the lack of VAR last season cost the Blues, it was perhaps a cruel irony that this season, with the review system in place, a clear ball to hand was either not spotted by referee Cuneyt Cakir, or he deemed it not to have been a handball offence. If it was the former, it seems that even VAR cannot save City from poor decisions by the officials. The problem seemed to be the fact that the most telling angle was not shown to Mr Cakir. If the ref saw the ball strike the elbow but did not deem it pertinent, he would be within his rights with the law as it stands. That is principally because it is a fuddled bland nonsense of law which needs clarification. The body that makes changes to the laws is IFAB, and, lo and behold, they have already announced that from next season any goal which involves the ball striking the hand, either directly into the goal or in the immediate build-up, will be disallowed. That makes it plain that if Llorente's goal had been scored next season and spotted by the officials, it would not have stood. Maybe only a hole in the space-time continuum can give City a fair run at a Champions League. Doctor Who for next manager.